Sermon of Kapila, Part 2. Kapila addresses his mother Devahuti. O mother, now I will tell you all the qualities and characteristic features of tattvas. Tattva is the refractive and reflective identity of universal soul, infinite media. That knowledge liberates man from the bondage of the qualities. It breaks the knot in the heart and leads to self-realization. Characteristic features of soul. The primordial Purusha, who is beyond action and affliction, who is devoid of the quantities and qualified by the characteristics of nature, himself being self-illuminant, and who coordinates the array of the universe, has entered the nature, which is characterized by qualities, unmanifest, and related to the possessiveness of creation as a matter of accident. Then the nature got multiplied due to qualities. He got bounded to nature due to withdrawal of wisdom, and he merged with nature, attributing its qualities, and lost his autonomous existence. He has also attributed to himself the causation and got him involved in the cycle of birth and death. Ishvara is basically a witness, and he has no attributes. The cause and effect and the authorship are the attributed to the self, are directly under the control of nature. The Purusha only enjoys the qualities, himself being distinguished from nature. Then Devahuti requests Kapila to describe him the qualities of the imperishable Purusha and perishable. Then Kapila pronounced, the qualified nature is having three qualities: unmanifest, eternal, and the principal force for the creation, which is and which is not. Nature has 24 tattvas, 5 major elements: sky, air, fire, water, and earth. 5 fine elements: the sound, touch, form, taste, and smell. 5 sense organs: ears, eyes, nose, tongue, and skin. 5 motor organs: hands, feet, mouth, genitals, and anus. Manas, buddhi, chitta, and ahankara. This is the system of manifestation into a formful being. Some of the wizards attribute time or kala also as the 25th tattva. Some people accept time to be the potential of Purusha. The infinite self, bounded by ego, has both the qualities of nature and Purusha. The causative factor for the activity of Purusha vis-a-vis combination of qualities is kala or time. Time is called Purusha and internal factor and in the living beings, and considered as a time being an expanding or multiplying factor. The finite self gets incorporated in 24 tattvas is due to the self-whirling motion. The impact potential of Purusha creates a quivering in nature, results as the sublime Mahat. Then Ishvara, who is the seed for all elements and who is devoid of dissolution and expansion, takes the self-destructive inert element and promotes Mahat with his own blazing potential. O mother, I will explain you now the 4 varieties of array called Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pradyumna, and Aniruddha. Vasudeva Vyuha. This array is predominantly sublime, pure, transcends thirst, hunger, suffering, attachment, birth and death. It is qualified by Shama, Dama, Titiksha, Uparati, Viveka, and Vairagya. It is eternal and attended by devoted souls. It is the source for Mahat, from which Ahankara, the form and force of activity, originated. Ahankara is of 3 types, namely Vaikarika, evolutes, Tejasa, radiant, and Tamasika, inert. The divine form of evolutes included Manas, senses, and 5 elements. Radiant Ahankara included intellect, buddhi, and variants of vital force. Inert Ahankara is the complex of different senses. Sankarshana Vyuha. Ahankara is controlled by Sankarshana. He is multi-hooded, gorgeous personality, being composed of manas, senses, and elements, and he has characteristics like authorship, action, causation, sublimation, horror, and inertness. This is characterized by a panorama of evolutes. Desire is the origin point of Aniruddha. It is characterized by Sankalpa, initiative, and Vikalpa, uncertainty. They are respectively called common thought and specific thought. It is in blue color, like big bee of the autumn season. From the radiant Ahankara originated intellect. It is characterized by knowledge, empowerment of senses, doubt, pseudo-knowledge, determinants of senses, and memory. Radiant Ahankara gave rise to sense organs and motor organs to promote knowledge and action. Vital force has action potential. Intellect has knowledge potential. As such, the senses have a radiance. The inert Ahankara gave rise to sound. It in turn produced the sky. Sky gave birth to ears. That is why ears receive sound. Sound has become the seat for meaning, thus rendering ear a source of knowledge. Sky has the qualities of offering space for all elements, self, vital force, and sense. Over a course of time, the same develops some evolutes. From sky evolved the touch. Touch gave rise to air. Air gave rise to skin, which is sensible to touch or pressure. Touch has the qualities like softness, hardness, cold, and hot. Air has the qualities of mobility, divisibility, unification, and carries the fragrance or odor and sound. Making the nose felt of fragrance or odor is the carrying quality of odor or fragrance by air. Making the ear receptive of hearing a sound from longer distance is the capacity of air to carry sound. It also has the character of holding all the senses. From the air, which is qualified by touch, originated form and light. Eyes are capable of receiving light and form as well. Form has the functions of proximity, composition of matter, responding to matter, and manifestation of change in matter. The light has the functions of visibility, cooking, removing the thirst and hunger, and drying up of a thing. From form originated over a period of time the taste. Taste gave rise to water. Tongue is empowered to receive taste, even though the taste is one due to elementary refraction became many, like saltish, sweet, bitter, sour, pungent, and astringent. The water has the character of being wet, frozen, pacification, satisfaction, sustenance, and removal of heat, and making a thing soft and itself turning into vapor. From taste and its evolutes, water, further evolved the smell. Smell has given rise to earth. Nose has become receptive to smell, even though the smell is one. It has originated and disintegrated into smell of asafoetida, smell of flower, smell of camphor, composing smell, acidic smell, and order of decomposition of many variety of matter. Earth has the characters of providing a form, being independent of elements like water, fire, air, holding water, separation of space, and also physical manifestation among all the living beings as male and female. O Mother, this is the characters of all the five elements which have evolved from the tamasic ahankara.